This year, Gilroy Gardens is celebrating its 25th anniversary. And today we're going to kind of take a look back at the history of Gilroy Gardens. Even though Gilroy Gardens is only 25 years old, its history actually is a little bit older than that. It actually dates back to the 1970s. In fact, even to talk about Gilroy Gardens, we have to go back even further to the 1920s and a man named Eric Ellison. Back in the 1920s, a Swedish-American farmer named Axel Erlandson had a hobby of shaping trees into different shapes. He had taken a collection of sycamore, box elders, ash, and Spanish cork trees and shaped and grafted them into whimsical shapes. Inspired by observing a natural grafting between two trees, Erlandson began to shape his woven wonders made from threads of living wood. He spent over 40 years shaping the trees into complex designs in shapes like hearts, lightning bolts, basket weaves, and rings. In 1946, Erlandson opened the Tree Circus in Scotts Valley for locals and tourists to experience the wonders of the world's strangest trees. The trees were featured in Ripley's Believe It or Not and gained even more notoriety after a Life magazine article in 1957. But in the decades following Erlandson's death in 1964, the trees were mostly forgotten and neglected. Today, the Tree Circus is now a shopping center with just a few of the trees left. There's also a plaque that tells the story of Axel Erlandson. Now, this is where Michael Belfanti, the Tree Circus, and Gilroy Gardens begin to take shape. In the 1970s, Michael Belfanti was very busy managing his family's supermarket business, Nob Hill Foods. He was also a man who always loved trees, especially big ones. He found them both calming and inspiring. To satisfy what he called his tree habit, he opened a nursery called Tree Heaven in 1975 so he could grow and sell big trees. About that same time, Michael began to dream even bigger. He wanted to build a park that would inspire young people to appreciate the beauty of trees. So in 1977, he opened Nob Hill Family Park, providing a home for all his natural wonders and a fun place for his employees to picnic and play. For many years, Santa Cruz architect Mark Pemrick led a valiant effort to save the circus trees and keep them alive. His efforts attracted the attention of tree lover Michael Belfanti, who launched the 80-ton tree caper in 1985 to carefully dig up the surviving trees, transport them over the Santa Cruz Mountains, and transplant them at what is now Gilroy Gardens Family Theme Park. In the mid-1980s, Michael Belfanti purchased over 500 acres surrounding his Tree Heaven nursery and family park. He imported interesting trees from as far away as Holland and Italy, and rocks from as far as Idaho and Montana. With the addition of the circus trees, the tapestry of his vision began to take shape. Michael traveled the globe to visit other public gardens. After working through lots of ideas and calculating the numbers, he realized that he would need to add rides to his tree-themed park if he wanted to attract enough visitors to make his vision a reality. In 1988, he added some small children's rides and renamed the park Hecker Pass, a family adventure, opening it up for other companies and large groups to enjoy. This continued to operate through 2000, when the larger theme park was under construction. By the late 1990s, Michael Belfanti had grown Nob Hill Foods into 27 stores and 2,500 employees. Knowing how expensive it would be to build the park he wanted, Michael decided to sell the stores to a competitor and concentrate full-time on his theme park. Michael personally oversaw every aspect of the park's construction, from initial drawings and architectural plans, to digging out Coyote Lake, laying rails for Belfanti Railroad, and even carefully placing each boulder for Belfanti Falls. He even designed a special place in the center of the park for his favorite circus tree, the now iconic basket tree that is featured in the park's logo. Belafonte Gardens officially opened to the public on June 15, 2001, which was Michael's 60th birthday. And what a wonderful birthday party it was. Guests finally got to discover all the exciting rides nestled among the gorgeous gardens and, of course, all the incredible trees. In the 25 years since it opened, the park has undergone some changes and several special celebrations. The park opened with nighttime holiday lights displayed for the first time in 2004 and was renamed Gilroy Gardens Family Theme Park in 2007. In 2016, the park hosted the fascinating Chinese Lantern Festival called Lumination. The original water oasis made a splash in 2014, expanded with bigger water slides in 2018, and was followed by Lakeside Splash in 2024. And in 2025, Gilroy Gardens is celebrating its 25th anniversary, marking a full generation of magical memories. Since this beautiful park first opened in 2001, Gilroy Gardens has been the heart of childhood dreams, where imagination blossoms and magical memories take root. Today, Gilroy Gardens features over 40 family rides and attractions and welcomes hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. The celebrated Circus Trees still attract a lot of well-deserved attention, but they are actually just a very small percentage of the more than 10,000 trees still growing throughout the park's 26 acres. Staying true to Michael Belafonte's original vision of sharing his love of trees with children, the park includes a number of interactive learning exhibits where children and their grown-ups can learn more about nature and the environment. More than just another amusement park, Gilroy Gardens remains a remarkable testament to one man's vision and enduring passion for trees. And thanks to the support of loyal members and the local community, the park will continue to thrive for generations to come.